Alright, so today on Atomfall, we're not going to spend the whole time just fighting and bartering. We're going to actually go somewhere and do something. We know enemies respawn, so we can't just clear areas. They respawn fairly quickly. Not sure if it's time-based or if it's on like zone transitions. So we should keep all that in mind. There's like something substantial over there. So here's the merchant. Was this the sewer grate came out of one time? Yeah, sewer tunnels. Window village under control protocol.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the Quarantine Protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the Penal Charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences.
Okay, well, we already saw the village a little bit peeked in there at one point from, you know, from a sewer grate or whatever it was. Trying to see if the skull was fractured going through the windshield. So that building there was when we were in. So am I looking at... No, it's a fence. I was like, is that a head? No. No, it is not. I want to poke around this back of this truck a little bit, maybe. Compulsively check my weapon. So I think this area here is probably clear. Over there, maybe not. But I think the firefighting would have pulled anybody out of this like area with the train cars, maybe. Not sure I want to go up there yet. That's close. Above us, maybe? Fuck, that's close.
No trouble.
Dead. Damn! One of ours. Right, you. I heard something. I'm sure. What?
You're out there. There's no one here. Proper buggers you are. Look,
You've had it.
Okay, we'll drop that one. Hopefully that was not the sign of anybody coming back that way. Also, we got through all that, taking no damage.
Body here. Oh, I can't look. I'll take a shot.
Oh shit. Well, so much for that.
You're done for.
That might have came from up there. If so, that's not so bad. I literally can't stop myself from compulsively checking my gun. Alright, I'm doing it again. Cricket bat versus a rifle. Probably take the rifle. Fuck. Because it loots nearby. I don't even need to go to the inventory, honestly, because the gun is on the ground. And yet I will. Alright, well I guess we're looting up here. $16 rounds. In that case, I did it on purpose to check the total ammo count. 17. Right? Unless they can find multiple in one. No, just a single bullet. Multiple in one pickup. Maybe that's just glass? I'm guessing that's just glass. I mean, it technically says glass. That's the trap. Just hit you with a rusty nail board. When triggered, doesn't seem like I can disarm this, only the line. Ladder goes up. That's where we're going for the entrance. So I'm inclined to go this way. Or from the other side. Trip line, I'm guessing. Okay, I must have tripped the tripwire. Didn't see it. Yeah, there's a line. Fuck. Seemingly didn't attract any attention. Ah, crawl through here. Should have realized. "23 rounds. Mark 6 revolver, rusty pistol, sticky bomb recipe. Orders from Agravane. Oh, this was we had this message, right? Yeah. Comrades, this is Agravane. The convoy is gone. I watched your helicopter go down south of here. If any of you survived and are reading this, I couldn't wait. I have left you some supplies. Should have the key to access them. Your orders remain the same. Find what happened to our comrades that were trapped here 5 years ago. The last signal for the Black originated from Casterfell Woods. Storm drain nearby should take you there. Good luck. At the bottom of the letter is a carefully sketched map of a storm drain entrance to Slatin Dale. So we know where that is already. So that is pointing us in the direction of the sewers that we went through to get to the other zone. Wait, which rifle is this? Nope. This is a one-shotter. Fuck. Now I've loaded it. Okay, so that rifle was definitely unloaded before. So that sucks. Because I could have sold an unloaded rifle, and now I'm going to sell a loaded one. Ammo is semi-precious, but maybe not so precious that we're going to be completely screwed. Yeah, these are identical. So yeah, we haven't been to any of this. We've been to that bunker. We've been through this. So yeah, we need to check this stand of houses here, probably. What's with the big purple thing? We saw a big purple thing before, then I forgot about it. Some shit happened or whatever. The fuck? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. This way.
Let's just calm down, eh? That's good. Now you don't have to die.
Okay. You say that, but like...
Don't be daft. Nobody wants no more surprises. Oi, oi, what was that?
Probably take these guys easily. This is closer to the start of the game.
Ah, lost them. Damn it! Paid my boots with your teeth.
That's bloody right. Watch out, you'll be right.
Reloading!
Well, that was not the best.
What the hell?
Hell and damnation.
Where's the other one?
Hell's teeth.
Okay, you have a shotgun. Two bolt action, single shot, shotgun. Fuck off, dude! This... I don't like that angle of things. The gun being included in the inventory. Like, why is the shotgun at the top now? Wait, how many do we have? 24. Alright, let's wait. I should have, like, tried to knife him or something. Okay, first question. Gunpowder glue scrap, okay. Second question. Weapon. So, shotgun should be here. Sniper should be here, I think, actually. I'm enjoying the bolt action. It's bees! I don't know what I thought it would be. I kind of thought it might be bees, but it appears to just be an enemy thing. Okay, but if there's a bee nest essentially guarding that area, is there something there that we can run through and grab quick? Or do we like, or is the nest itself something? Okay, so maybe those mushrooms that were spawning the rats in the sewers could be shot and destroyed too. Interesting. Doesn't seem to me that there is anything here. Seems like that might just be put there as a curiosity to make you go, hey, what's this? And get chased by bees. Learning experience, though, we can destroy it. Iodine painkillers and a nail bomb. Alright, nail bombs. Gunpowder, string, scrap, gun oil. So yeah, that's not gonna really be any of an improvement over the other guns. Let's go on the shotgun for a bit. Ammo's pretty good. Oh, sorry, that looked like that was empty? No, the lighting's just being weird. We also could go back to the mine shaft. It's kind of on this side of town here. Excuse me. Need a drink. Shit! Oh man, 0 for 2 on those recently. God damn it. I've been not doing well on that. Painkillers. Did we have iodine? Was that a crafting thing? Must have been. Okay. Mining company. Maybe we leave this building for another time because we are pretty full of things. Okay. Seems to be a lot of buildings in the area. Okay, yeah, so we can get to the mine that way. It's probably... Oh, tricky fucker. This time I see you. Make a nail bomb. So we follow this ledge here. Because we did this whole loop here. So yeah, we might as well check this out. Check out the high road. And we'll come back here, look through this town. And I am going to be, like, exploring everything. I get a lot of enjoyment out of exploring in a game that has, like, scavenging like this. With, like, apocalyptic vibe. So we definitely won't be rushing the exploration. Wait, how do I... It's over there. Oh, buddy! Friend! I've come back to trade.
Oh, you're back.
Okay. Buddy pal friend of mine. You sell gunpowder. I like that. You sell burn salves? Right, single shot rifle, bolt action. You will sell me 4 whole gunpowders for those. Painkiller's hatchet. Yeah, not that I really care about any more than the gunpowder, I think. I'll give you a shiv. Give me an 8th gunpowder. Shiv is worth less than the... Okay, I think that's probably worth it. It looks actually perfectly balanced with the shiv and the extra gunpowder.
Good trading, thank you.
See ya, bud. Take care of yourself, Reg.
You be careful out there.
Yeah, you too, bud. We don't go that way. We go this way. Okay, so we freed up 2 slots there. A bit of inventory space. I could consider Yeah. Getting another bandage prep. Only got one left. Keep the one shiv. I should be throwing more because I did take a perk for that. Granted, it was like a 1-point investment, so even if I don't get that much use out of it, it's not that bad, but... I mean, by the same logic, if I'm, like, leaving ammo behind, it's also a loss of resources. And we're almost full on shotgun. Yeah, so those are different buildings there that we haven't been to. Hard from the other side on the mill entrance. I told you Burks to stick together, and the first thing he'd do was let Ted wander off on his own, and now we are hands short. As I thought, I made it clear we just can't go to labor exchange and get a new man. You look out for one another like family. How we stay alive. I know Ted, we're an idiot, but that is not the point. Okay. Poor Ted. Crawl through there. Also barred on the other side. Well, let's do it. Not sure where the trap is. The actual, like, explosive or whatever. Sounded like there was trouble in here. What did this trap trigger? Oh, this nail board. Okay, so you're on the corner too fast and you get got. Okay, well, maybe whatever sound I heard was just some ambient shit. Seems like the real nasty shit's in, like, the bunkers, relatively speaking. I mean, you know, a bunch of dudes will blow your face off, sure, but... at the end of the day, they're just dudes. Well, that would have been our early rifle, huh? If we would have been here sooner. This was probably, like, you know, typically would probably be an early place you'd go in a playthrough, right? If you aren't me, you immediately go wide. Yeah, I still have no use for glass. I need like a Molotov recipe from somewhere. I wonder if I bet you the Molotov recipe is also early game and like around here somewhere. Maybe not like here, but you know, in this town area. All right. Do we check? Like, is this all part of the mill? I think so. And there's just this ruin. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just double checking because I'm sometimes forget where I've been. Looks like that bee's nest is back in the distance there. Which is interesting. Okay, so this is just this compound. Just coming at it from the other side. Okay. I am orientated. So I think we do need to go in here. We opened the door, I think, right? We just didn't explore. Damn it. Well, it's fine, because I didn't get hit. John Steele, Special Agent. John Steele was a secret agent during World War II. It is now working as a tough, no-nonsense private detective. In the story, he finds himself being drawn back to the international world espionage by a case of blackmail and political intrigue. A collectible. Shut that off. Science City better be worth it. 1947. Julia, Jesus. Julia, I've about had it with these government types. Isn't it enough that they bought my quarry from me? Must they come barging to my office requisition paperwork before they're even out the door? The place they're building, this science city, better be worth it. Most of it is underground, and they need all the maps of the caves we have. God knows what they plan to do down there, and frankly, it could stay that way. All I ask is they treat my quarry with respect. This is a hallowed ground. We owe our livelihoods to this earth, and it won't end well for them if they mistreat it. Let me know when the sale is cleared and the funds are in our account. Roger Hobbs. Okay. So that's the boss man. Ammo check. 23, 10, 4, 21, 20. Shotgun is still full up. Yeah, pretty sure that's the same beehive. Okay, map check. So that's all this cleared. Compound, the major buildings. This up here we've looked through. This was blocked. So we haven't been through all of this mess, of course. We've been through here, though. We've been actually all the way through to we did this, right? Yeah, we just haven't been up here. So I could go straight forward across the water, start checking these buildings, then we could loop around the outside. Actually, kind of want to just hop up and look over. Didn't necessarily want to cross it, but that's fine. Gonna enter the shed. I think for the sake of sanity, we should probably just focus on building markers on the map as opposed to like checking every corner of the environment. But I didn't expect to jump out that window. Wait, wasn't there a watchtower we passed before and I didn't climb up? Yeah, like there maybe, that one. That's a friggin' nade. Bastards. Still a couple of inventory slots. That's a whole bunch of dudes walking over there. Coming around the lake? They're over by where the mining area was. I wonder if some of these enemies are like context sensitive spawns, like spawn and patrol when you get near an area, something like that. So this is the last building in this cluster. Molotov on the wall. I don't see much movement out that way. Alright, training stim, burn salve, rifle ammo. Okay, we're like full up again, right? Alright, so that's a single training stim. We have access to quiet takedown. Takedowns create less noise. Draw control, draw speed on the bow. Bartering, whatever. Throwables do more damage. Molotovs and bombs. I'm gonna hold those points back now. We can invest in a larger ability, or we can invest in something when we decide we want to. Like, if we get a bow and we decide we really like the bow, then we can start to save all our money to invest in the bow. Yeah, don't vault that shit. That's probably death. Can't do anything with a string. And there's a Molotov here. I guess the Molotov defuse is its own reward. Weird spot for a trap, but whatever. Probably come back there for that Molotov at some point. If I remember, it's there. Head back to the bunker full of monsters. Do a drop in the pneumatic tube cyst. I could check the vendor maybe, because she's close anyway. Yeah, trader camp. Did I? Maybe I just killed somebody here. Maybe I shot somebody out of the tower. Maybe it's just there kind of as a tower hint. Nope, I wanted to get... Okay, let's... Hold on, stop. Yeah, throw that down there. Take this. Nope. Okay, there's the shiv. Right in front of the ladder. We just gotta remember that. So the lady over here is already restocked one time with new stuff. Which is why I'm curious to go swing by her place again real quick and take a look.
Hello again.
Wonder how much of a pacifist playthrough you can do. Just like not killing people. Okay. So yeah, I could try and grab like a first aid kit. I might as well do that while I'm here. So 2 single shot rifles, first aid kit. Not enough space in backpack, true, but if I do...
Whoa, now that's nice.
Okay. Do I just take that? Maybe. Sure.
Oh, you got yourself a bargain, didn't you?
Alright.
You need anything, Molly will be here.
Yeah, Molly. It's Diaz. Alright, let's go just head to the pneumatic tube and then we'll wrap it up. Good episode of exploring, scavenging, I think. Not like too much crazy or exciting, but, you know, effective. A few firefights. We did really good at the start of today, like... For a while there, we were just murdering people. Alright, keeping my 3 guns. Keeping the stun gun stored. Let's store... Honestly... Let's store all the medkits. This area doesn't seem that dangerous. Do I have any idea? I mean, logically, the grenades would be the best, because they're not improvised. Bleeding, burning, damage. I have enough ammo. I'm gonna just keep, like, one Molotov on me, maybe. I also maybe go get that knife back, too. Will I remember where it is? And the Molotov, maybe? Yeah, you know what? Let's go pick up the knife and the Molotov. I don't mind spending an extra minute here to do that. Also, real quick. So these are in the village. These are resolved. These are all just find the interchange. Yeah, and that's sending us to the woods now. And then the batteries one, this was in the village. Okay, so yeah, we're basically done here, I think, with most of our things. So just I think we'll make our way over to the interchange. Figure out what's going on with that. I'm assuming either the interchange is not going to be, like, the thing, or it's going to be, like, locked and we can't get in until we do something. Because, like, obviously, it can't be the end of the game if there's other zones, right? Well, I mean, one would assume. Okay, we got our shiv back. Sorry, why is my rifle empty? Did I sell the full one? One might assume that's what happened. Well, I know we passed by some rifle ammo. I think, like, up in this area there was rifle ammo that we missed. And some traps and stuff we missed. So maybe at some point we'll do a spin back through there, heading somewhere. But I don't think I'm going to worry too much about ammo at this point. It doesn't seem like it's relevant, but it's not. Like, if you're collecting ammo, it'll mostly be fine. That's my takeaway, at least. Alright, until next time.